Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Starlight Activation. I'm Anthony. So this is Starlight Activation with Anthony. So I just wanted to do a short video, short for me it's like 30 minutes I hope, where I just introduce myself and let you know this is a premiere video for the channel. I am a newly awoken light worker. I have a dual mission. I'm here to elevate humanity, and I'm also here to activate other light workers and to ground light codes. And my normal channel that I have, some of you that peruse the internet may see that on YouTube, I have a YouTube channel called Aquascaping on the Fly. I happen to be a flight attendant. And so I do aquascaping and terrariums. And I have been I've been coming out more and more spiritually on my channel, to where finally I just literally last 3 or 4 days, I had been doing some research for the Aquascaping channel about the health benefits of certain medical conditions on having a tank and the therapeutic benefits of it. And so I got my research done. I had 2 pages of research done deal. So I went to Google AI and I thought, okay, I need a title that will combine aquascaping with like PTSD or the spectrum. And it literally came back with a title that was all about spirituality and therapy or something like that through aquascaping. And I was just in shock because my guides, the divine, have been trying to send me subtle messages about doing what I call the crossover channel, because I've got posts and videos where I'm talking about spirituality, because aquascaping is a very spiritual lifestyle hobby for me, because everything I do, I'm divinely guided on, and Mother Nature does her part as well. So everything starts for me on a very emotional level. And so when that came out, I was like, fine, let's do a video. We'll put it out there. Well, then it didn't stop. It wasn't good enough that I just did the video. I kept getting this signal that I'm supposed to be just talking on a platform that's just about spirituality. So I thought, okay, do I even have enough to say about spirituality? I just became awake within, earlier this year, not even maybe 6 months ago. And I've undergone a lot of transformations already. So what I plan on doing is really, I've journaled a little bit. I'm not that good about journaling, but I have journaled a little bit. I have a video, 2 videos that I produced that were going to be on the aquascaping site, but now they're coming over to this site. So I'm going to have 2 videos that are going to sound funny in the beginning because I'm going to be talking about aquascaping and it relates to spirituality. But then going forward after that, it's going to be just us talking about spirituality. My goal is to reach 1 person. I mean, that's basically it. If my message helps another light worker that's waking up, then I've done what I need to do. I get my message out there. But I have been encouraged to stand in my light, speak my truth, and walk in step on my highest and my best path forward. And this is divinely guided and divine timing. So it's no secret that aquascaping was given to me as a gift. Not even quite a year ago. It's helped me survive a very bad breakup, which has also coincided with me just recently waking up and understanding my mission. One of the things I do want to say, to give you an idea, I had no idea where any of this was going. No, none. I've always been spiritual from a baby. My earliest thoughts, I was very spiritual. But I did not know of any mission that I could have out there. I did not know that I could be from another starseed. I could be a starseed from another planet. I didn't know any of this. But intuitively, I started saying things that were totally out of character for me, like calling my body a vessel, talking about that I was a warrior on the ground, knowing that I had a powerful light and I was a light worker, but then knowing that I had a dual mission. Little things just happened to where everything just kept compiling. And then all of a sudden, just like aquascaping was brought to me in a video format on my television right here that you can't see. And by the way, I don't subscribe to any television station, so I get a lot of my videos just off YouTube. And you know how YouTube will, you turn it on and it's going to play a video and it's going to suggest a video. I found aquascaping that way. I was remodeling the kitchen here in my studio, and that's when I heard aquascaping the first time, and I was immediately smitten. I mean, I fell in love with it. I took a deep dive into the hobby, and without even understanding why I felt compelled, I created the channel, and my channel is not even a year old. And to my surprise, I have over 300 subscribers, and I do tutorials for people that want to get into the hobby but are scared of either the water parameters or the chemical side of it or the expense, because it could be quite expensive. And I do mine on a DIY budget and with very little money. So there's kind of my niche there. This channel, it's all about elevating humanity in however I can. And I've been told it's through my voice. And also there could be a healing component. Now, I have been told many, many times that I counsel people very well. I'm not a counselor by any means, but I have the unique ability to pull my own feelings out. Even if I know someone intimately, or they're my best friend, or it's a family member, I can pull my feelings out and give sound judgment when that situation warrants itself. And I can do the same thing for strangers. I do it at work all the time. Passengers, for some reason, just come to me and will ask me questions, and they will want to talk to me. I know it's my light. I've had passengers tell me before they can see my light, and they were drawn to my energy. So I've heard that many, many times, and I'm always flattered when someone says that, because it's just confirmation for me that what I'm being told and the general public are telling me. So how I became aware of confirmation of some of the gifts I have or the path I'm on, it was because of the channelers that use the tarot to interpret messages from the divine. And the first ones I watched just blew me away because they were so spot on. It's like they were dissecting my life and what situation I was going in right now, which was the hardest breakup I've ever gone through in my life. And in that look back is when I started seeing trends. I started seeing patterns. I started seeing, okay, why am I doing this? And I started thirsting for more and more information until all of a sudden it just came out, oh, this is who I am. I have a dual mission. I'm a warrior on the ground. And the funny thing is, I was saying things that I'd never even heard before. Things that never should have came out of my vocabulary. I've never been exposed to it, but it was coming out of my mouth. So I knew at that point that I was being channeled to send out information. Now, that is not new to me. I have years of spirituality where the divine has used me to channel messages to other people in a religious setting. And I've always been very comfortable with that. But I've never remembered once what I said or the questions they asked in prayer. So I know I have the ability to do it. I just haven't done it. And the first thing I wanted to do is get this channel started, and I wanted to make it available to anyone out there. Hopefully that there's someone else that's going through maybe something similar, or they feel like they're going through something similar, and I want to be a resource for that person. So if you know someone or the content is intriguing to you and you want to ask questions, I am completely open to the dialogue. One of the things I love about my other channel is that the comment section is golden for me. I have created a place where anyone can ask me questions about something they've seen on a video. They can ask me vendor questions. They can ask me technical questions. I'm always there for the questions that come through, because I think if someone is prompted enough to ask you a question, they are needing some assistance. And I want this channel to do the exact same thing. If someone's in need, I need to know about it, because even if I'm not able to do something with it, I might know someone that I can forward you on to, or give an FYI to someone else, because I've met a couple of soul family members already that I rely on to bounce ideas off of. So the whole process that we're going to go through is I think I'm just going to pick one topic, and then we're going to talk about it in that video. I want to do some live feeds. So I don't know exactly how that works, but I want to do that. I want to be able to someone to maybe type in a question and we talk about it live during a video. I think that would be amazing. And then my ultimate goal for this would it lead to some type of a public event to where I could see people in person. I do a lot better when I'm with a group and I can read the crowd. I'm also empathic, so I can read a crowd, and I use that at work all the time. I'm very comfortable being right up with a stranger and having a conversation, because I do that at work, and it's very easy for me. So just to give you guys a little bit of an idea, empathic, highly intuitive. I have third eye visions. I get dream messages, song messages. Sometimes someone whispers in my ear at night. My prayer meditations mean a great deal to me, and I do them at least twice a day. And when I go into a prayer meditation, I need about a good solid 30 minutes. I like to do as much as I can out in nature, because that's where I feel most grounded, because for my entire life I've been extremely attached and aligned to Mother Nature. And one of my best visions was seeing how we're all connected in a prayer meditation. So I've been privileged to see some things that are amazing that I want to talk about in future videos, so you guys can kind of get an understanding of what I'm talking about and where I'm coming from. I do know that I'm a super, super old soul, and I am a Sirian Starseed. So I signed up for this mission, and it's a dual mission, because I wanted to live out this ego life. I also did just undergo a couple of days ago a dark night of the soul, and I didn't even know what it was when it was happening. I did a very raw video about that. So that's coming up, I think, in 2 weeks. I've got it scheduled as a premiere. So when you see me on that one, don't freak out, because you can tell I had battle that night, because I got up and I did a video so that everything would still resonate. And I tell you very clearly what happened to me during that episode, because I know people talk about it, but I never had anyone tell their details of it. And I'm very forward about talking about what's happened in my life. My bout with wanting to commit suicide, about being beat mercilessly by bullies constantly growing up and having no refuge, no one that ever stood up for me, no one even in my family. It's just I was always the one that got picked on. And it wasn't just because I was gay. I was also gay, and I was also a redhead. So I had two things against me that I had no control over as a child growing up. But the one thing that I'll say is the biggest counterbalance to all that, on the light side, with the light and everything, is that I have apologized to my child. I've apologized to my teenager. And I'm sorry that I was not able to stand up better for myself during that time, but that I protect them now. I'm their warrior now. So if someone comes in and says something that triggers, I don't allow that to happen. I would go to battle right then. And that's made a huge difference, because I've chosen myself over a toxic relationship. And it's been going on now 2 years that I've pulled myself away from that. I'm still technically married, but I've been away for 2 years. it took being away for more than a year to get to the point where I could stand up and say, I've had enough. I'm not doing this anymore. So it is a process, but I'm here to help you. So I hope this idea resonates with the members out here that are watching the video. A lot of times I feel it's that who's meant to see the video will see the video. I have complete faith in that. I have complete faith in the divine, that if I'm guided to create a channel and to do the video, I know there'll be someone there that needs to watch it. And that's what I feel is me completing a part of my mission, is getting the word out and trying to help elevate humanity. And the whole elevating humanity, a lot of that I do through my other channel as well. It's just here we can focus solely on spirituality. And the one thing about doing it on my other YouTube channel is I was afraid initially about coming out spiritually, that people might think I was crazy, that religious person is crazy. And things just come out of my mouth, and it's been embraced. I cannot tell you the number of my subscribers that write about their spirituality relating to fish tank. It's something we all share. It's something you share in common. You're creating something like the earth in a little tank or in a terrarium. So you're birthing again. So anyway, that's a little snapshot of me. I've got a trip in the morning. Okay. The last 5 videos I've done, 5 videos. At some point in the video, someone feels like they're taking a feather to my nose, and it's happening on this video as well. Someone's here letting me know they're here. I don't know who's got the feather, but someone's here letting me know they're here, and they are showing me that they're here. But and that's what I love about spirit. And I love my guides. I talk to my guides constantly. I talk to them literally all day long. I'm sure they get sick and tired of me. I'm sure it's like, oh, it's Anthony again. He never shuts up. I mean, in readings, more than once, when they're talking about a cancer, so there's this cancer that comes out spicy, but your angels love you. I know I'm the spicy one because that sword goes both ways. When something happens I don't like, they're the first ones to know about it. Oh yeah, I've had many arguments with myself and my guides when something happens that I'm like, no, that's not happening. That's not happening. But anyway, so I like to have fun. I'm going to show you the real. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And when something happens, we'll discuss it and we'll go on from there. And hopefully somebody will be healed in the process or get some information they need to know. So thank you so much for watching this bizarre opening intro. The video that I'm proud about, both of the videos you're going to see next. The Dark Night of the Soul really shook me to my core. So it's a very real video. It's almost like a documentary. It's like I throw a camera in my face and I start talking about it. The other video is about more of my history and how the divine has been in my life my whole life. And I love that video because my guides really kept me on target and kept me on point for the entire video. I'm so proud of that video. I hope it really gets some good traction out of it. But thank you for joining me. Thank you for showing up. If you're inclined, please subscribe, definitely like, and definitely comment because I'm going to want to hear your feedback. And if you have a question you want to post and you want me to do it in a video, bring it on. We'll see what we can come up with. So you'll either see me in the skies or on the next video update. You guys have a great evening, and I am out of here. Bye.